Pebble smartwatches are officially back. Now, it's been almost a decade since the smartwatch competitor called Fitbit acquired the rights to the Pebble watches and completely stomped them into the ground. Now, Fitbit actually suffered the same fate as Pebble did because they got acquired by Google. And Google decided to open source the code that the Pebbles run on, and this basically allowed the original creator of the Pebble smartwatches to re-release his original smartwatch in a new form factor with the same operating system. I actually am the proud owner of one of the original Pebble Steels, and in my opinion, the Pebble Steel is one of the most beautiful and timeless smartwatches ever created. And apart from the diminished battery life, it actually still works like on the first day, and you won't see me replacing it anytime soon. Now, to celebrate Pebble's return, I actually want to design a custom watch band and a custom housing for the watch to give it a completely new look and to fit with my more colorful wardrobe and to just be excited to use it again in my daily life. I actually do already rock a 3D printed watch band on it. This is a project that I made like 2 years ago. The main concept of the new watch band is gonna be a lot more colorful and playful. I'm gonna base the whole design on the whole Bauhaus aesthetic because with the 3D printer, I'm able to create very custom links for the watch band. I also want to create a custom housing for it, simply to protect the watch itself, but also to give it like a more playful vibe overall that makes it suitable for my more colorful outfits, and I don't need the cleanest looking smartwatch. So for now, pretty much all the links are basically just like this. And now with the Bauhaus aesthetic, which is known for all the basic shapes, I want to incorporate those inside of the links themselves just to create some variation in the design. So pretty much that's the thing that I'm gonna be going for. I wanna incorporate the circles, the triangles, the squares in that case, and I wanna print every little segment in a different of the prime colors. So maybe this one is gonna be red, yellow, and the square one is gonna be blue. So why don't we just hop over into Figma so we can just quickly sketch up some side profiles, and then maybe we can figure out a whole setup of colors and shapes that will not be overcrowding the whole watch band and still have a cohesive Bauhaus look to them. The main problem that I see right now is that the features don't really come up far enough to really be present on the watch face. So I might just tweak the designs a little bit and I'll get back to you once I have everything dialed in a little bit. So I'm happy with how it looks. Okay, so right now I did some more testing within Figma. I enhanced the features a little bit, so they are all a little bit bigger, so they would stand out a little bit more from the watch band itself. And down here, you can already see that I decided to ditch the green color. And then I also thought about just keeping them all in a straight line and maybe do a layer swap within one of the white links. So there's actually one very thin black line going a little bit in the center of one of the white rows. So at this point, I was pretty much happy with how the whole layout of the links looked. So I went into Fusion to get it in actual 3D. And here you can see the 3 base shapes that I wanted to do. So it's the square one in blue, then we have the sawtooth in yellow, and then we have the half domes or half circles in red. All right. So I think with this, we can go straight to printing the first set of links. So I've got all the links that I need for the watch band printed out. Here are the yellow sawtooth pattern ones, the red one with the half dome, and I did change up the blue ones. I added like 2 square teeth on them so that they would be a little bit more unique and stand out a little bit more. And I also have the white links with the color swap in the middle of them. Alright, the watch band like this looks actually way better than I hoped it would. The only thing that's left to print out is the latch, and it's pretty much gonna be the same as I've had it on the previous design. The only difference is that this time, instead of having the magnets exposed, I'm gonna pause the print and insert the magnets within it and print directly on top of it, so the magnets will not be seen on the newer version. Okay, so the print is paused right now, and I've got 8 magnets stacked here. They've all got a marking on one side, just to let me keep track of which polarity they are. So I've got the 2 parts of the latch printed out. Having only 2 layers of 0.1 millimeter filament is a little bit too little filament to really cover them up. On the other side, it looks quite nice. If you shine some light through it, you can actually see the magnets through the whole print. But I might tweak the model here a little bit so that we have 0.3 millimeters, and I might even tweak the layer heights to be a little bit thicker so that the printer can squeeze out more material on top of it. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with those as they are right now because they hold the magnets in place pretty good and the latch works like it's supposed to be. Let's see how the whole watch looks when it's assembled. So here are the little pieces of filament. I used the hairdryer to straighten them out a little bit. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the ends, melt them a little bit, and squish them against the metal part of the lighter to create the endpoints of the rivet. That's pretty much all it takes. And I'm gonna use those pieces to assemble the whole watch band. So now I've got the first row assembled. Now I'm just gonna cut the excess off and melt the other end together with the band. So I've been wearing the watch for the last week on and off with the new watch band and without the housing, and I really have to say that the look of the metal watch with the watch band has really grown on me. So I won't be making the housing for the watch in this video. I'm probably gonna make it in form of a short form video sometime soon. And yeah, let's just get some beauty shots of the watch band, and thank you for watching.